Sometimes it takes a long time to get to your class, especially on a big campus like CSULB. You see a student cruise right past you on a board, and you suddenly realize the solution to your tardiness. This is an instructional video for those who want to learn step by step how to board. The goal of the video is to learn how to be familiar and comfortable riding a board through a crowded campus in order to cut down your travel time. Using Gentile's taxonomy, we would classify the action as 4D. In regards to environmental context, regulatory conditions are in motion, and there will be many people on campus that will cause you to predict the type of movements you will make on your board. There is inter-trial variability because boarding requires different movements such as turning left, turning right, going uphill, or downhill. Boarding requires various movements to help board successfully. In regards to action function, there is body transport because boarding requires you to move, and object manipulation is a must when you're using a board. The critical factors of boarding are to balance on the board, specifically with 2 feet. Another is to maintain weight displacement to be able to shift your body when you're turning, and you also know how to push off to gain and maintain speed. Some flexible factors include stopping, such as heel braking, board pop, and many others. Another is your stance, and finally in which foot is in front of the board, which is considered regular footing or goofy footing. Now let's start with just getting familiar with the board. Start by getting up onto the board and learning how to bounce and shift your weight. It may take a while and you may stumble, but with practice you will become comfortable being on top of your board before you start moving. This is classified as 1D on Gentile's taxonomy. There is nothing in the environment affecting the action. The same movements are being performed each trial. Body transport is not required, but there is, however, object manipulation on the skateboard. To make this more difficult, let's practice using boards to be accustomed to changing balance and weight displacement. You can also practice being on the board with your eyes closed. This will enhance your balance by improving your proprioception. Once able to stabilize yourself on the board and shift the weight without stumbling and falling off, it's time to increase the complexity. It's time to get moving. Take what you worked on from the previous steps to practice being in motion. This level of complexity would fall under 2D according to Gentile's body manipulation. However, this time you are moving, so body transport is now incorporated. Inter-trial variability is also in effect now that you're performing turns at different speeds. The regulatory conditions are still stationary. There is nothing in the environment affecting your movement, so you don't have to worry about the timing of how you ride. In order to increase difficulty, try to board on a different surface. You can start by carrying other objects that you normally would, such as your backpack or water bottle. You'd probably carry these items once you've mastered the action and looking like a stud riding through campus anyway. With enough practice, you have learned how to successfully board.